Go live.
We is live in 26 seconds.
Yes, sir. All right, let me put out the old tweets. Lots of stuff to talk about, but we'll save it for the actual stream.
Yeah, I posted my hope.
I saw, your prediction. Yeah. It was pretty close, man. Pretty close.
Yeah, I really want Khan to shoot more threes than Melo today.
Yeah, the bet I have today, the only bet I had was Khan over 35 points, just because who the fuck knows what happens at the end of the regular season, you know? So
yeah.
And it was like 22-1, and it's just like, well, you know, maybe he'll shoot a lot, maybe they'll take other guys out, maybe, you know, maybe. So yeah, your prediction was pretty close though. That Philly game, looking back, really hurt the Hornets.
Any win of those games would have made a big difference. But Detroit did not want to play Charlotte in the first round, so they really went for it the other night.
Right. And I mean, I don't know how you feel about that Detroit game, but man, it was very, very physical. And I know that's the way Detroit plays, but still, I don't know. Do you think it was over the line, or do you just think they just play physical and that's what it is what it is?
Well, trying not to be a homer, I thought the Hornets got called for picky tack fouls on the 3-point shooters. And I could have swore Khan got fouled on 2 3-pointers.
Right.
And it just seemed like there was some imbalance there. But that's okay. I would love to push Detroit to 7 games.
Well, you got to get there first. Just talk about that last game. I thought it was physical. I don't know if it was over the line, but it was definitely way more physical than what you see a normal game, or at least games the Hornets play. It was way more physical. Was it dirty? Probably not. But I mean, everybody knows that Detroit plays that way, and everybody knows the Hornets are kind of, I don't know, you want to say lacking, just to put it a nice way, in physicality. What did you think about Grant coming out and kind of calling the team out for not being physical or getting pushed around?
Well, he just said that Hornets got punked.
Right.
So he didn't say we weren't physical enough. He just saying that the Pistons came out and they pushed the envelope. It's almost like the in football where the defensive backs are like, you can't call every foul. And
right.
How Detroit plays.
Right. Well, they'll bump you at the line or whatever and try to get you off your route and shit like that. Whereas
it's like they must teach jersey grabbing as a Detroit defensive principle. It's like, oh my God.
Well, again, it didn't make a difference in the game. I don't want to use that, but like a couple of those plays, you could really see like Musa being tied up, and it was physical. So, but again, the Hornets can't play that way, and everybody in the league knows that they can't deal with physical stuff. So,
you know, my concern with that, and looking back on it, anytime LaMelo plays more than 32 minutes, he's not as effective. And is that because he only averages 30 minutes, or is it because Kobe White was hurt? Because he's still not in great. I mean, he's okay.
Right. I mean, he's going to play today, but it was still kind of a game time decision even today. So,
yeah. So that's my concern is, players that play 36, 37 minutes, they know how to play those minutes. And LaMelo being held back has kept him healthy all year, but that's why he's not effective in the fourth quarter.
Right. He's kind of used to the 28, 29, push it to 30 minutes type of deal, because that's what they played him all year. So, yeah, it's just like anybody else. If you tell, or any sport, if you tell a pitcher, I got to get 6 innings out of you, and then you say, no, you really need to go 9, well, the last couple innings are not going to be as effective. Any sport, you can, if you're going to give a running back the ball 20 times and then you're like, well, you're really going to carry it 40. It's the thing. So, yeah, I guess, but
it's been a win-win season for me. My preseason thing was I wanted 60 healthy games.
Right.
Brandon Miller's at 65 games today.
Right. And if you had said at the beginning of the season, would you rather have 60 games of LaMelo at 28 minutes, or would you rather have him play 35 minutes for 30 games? Well, we'd rather have the 60 plus games at 29 minutes. So, it was a good season.
And it's win-win. If we get a number 12 pick in the draft, I'm fine with that.
Well, that's true too. Yeah. So the playoffs do look kind of hard, though. I mean, I know that Heat game hopefully will be at home, but man, that's like the Hornets' nemesis. So to me, that's the tougher of the two games. But how do you feel about if the Hornets even do get a home game, it being against the Heat? Are you good with that? Are you scared of it, or what do you think?
It's win-win. Whether we win or lose the game, it's win-win. We get to send the Heat home,
right,
or we get to get a number 12 pick.
Right. Yeah. And you do get a home postseason game, which is all I really wanted, out of this season. And I think it makes the next season that much more exciting for everybody, which is all you really want for a sports team, is to be excited about your team. Right. So,
yeah.
So if the Hornets lose, they'll probably get the 12th and 14th pick, pretty much what we're looking at.
So we would like for the Magic to miss the playoffs and the Suns to miss the playoffs.
Right.
If the Magic and the Suns miss the playoffs, we'll get a lottery pick regardless of what the Hornets do.
Right. Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah.
So there is a chance if the Magic and the Suns both miss the playoffs and they both go up in the lottery, we could get a number 4 pick.
Wow. There you go. That'd be nice.
But both teams have to move up, so it's not going to happen.
Right. Although I keep forgetting, what's the deal with the Heat pick? That's next season, right? 27?
Yeah, we want the Heat to definitely miss the playoffs next season.
Next year.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So if
then it becomes unprotected.
Right. If they miss next year, then in 28 it's unprotected. Right. Okay. And then the other picks they have is the Mavs pick 27 also?
Mavs is top 2, 27.
Top 2 protected 27. So we want the Mavs to have a bad season next year, although they should have Kyrie back. So maybe it won't be that bad next year for them. And they should have a good draft pick. And Cooper's going to be a year older. So who knows how it goes.
It may not make a difference because if they change the protection, it doesn't matter what pick we have, it can move up. If they do a lottery for all 18 picks.
Yeah. Right. We posted about this a little bit in Discord. What did you think about kind of the changes to the draft lottery and you and I both, I think, kind of liked the if you're in the bottom 3, your draft odds go down. Did you were pretty much a fan of that with me, right? That the bottom 3 teams have their draft lottery chances go down.
Right. I think that's best for the Hornets. I would prefer that the worst team got the number 1 pick. I don't want any more of this Dallas Maverick bullshit,
Yeah, no, I get that, but I also don't think you can have a real league where basically a third of the league is not trying to win. It's ridiculous. So however you can fix that is fine with me. It's crazy to me that there are games out there where teams are literally trying to lose since freaking January. You know what I mean?
But that's what you got to do. I mean,
I don't blame the teams because especially if you're a team like the Hornets or the Kings, no offense to the Kings, but the Hornets aren't signing the major free agents. The Kings aren't signing major free agents. The Jazz aren't signing major free agents. You got to do it through the draft or through trades. And, like you were talking about, how much was that number 1 pick worth last year? If it's millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars, then every team's going to do it. Like, I can't blame the teams for doing it. It's just the product is awfully bad. And as somebody that's paid for season tickets, I don't know how you can charge, if you're a Jazz fan, how you can with a straight face charge money for those games when they're literally taking players out to lose them. You know what I mean?
I think the fans know what teams are trying to do.
Yeah,
and
I guess, but like, even when I had my tickets with the Bobcats, I was under no illusions that they were going to make the playoffs. But still, it's like, I don't know, those tickets are still expensive if they've quit in January. So,
So the Hornets have been screwed more by the draft lottery, and they've been helped by it. So,
oh Jesus, man! Not only that, it's like every time they're screwed, it's the number one pick is like a franchise defining player, and they'll get the number 2 pick, right? Like it's Shaquille, but no, you didn't get the number 1 pick that year. You got to take Lonzo. Or it's Dwight Howard, but you got to take Emeka Okafor, or it's Anthony Davis, and you end up taking what's his name, Michael Kidd Gilchrist. So like, it's not only bad; it's like the top one is the best, and then you get the second one, and they're just god awful. So
yeah, the only time the lottery has really warned, well, they moved up to get LaMelo, and they moved up to get Baron Davis.
So Baron Davis, yeah. And
but T.J. Salon was TJ. They should have gotten Stephen Castle instead of TJ and Salon.
Yeah, that would have been better. And they got the second pick when Brandon Miller was the second pick, so you can't be too mad about that. But yeah, the Hornets have not had great lottery luck. I will say this, and I think you're on the same page because we've talked about this a little bit too. I think the Hornets get a Christmas Day game next year. Do you think that'll happen?
Yeah, playing the Pistons.
Playing the Pistons. Yeah, have a little fight during Christmas. Fuck it, it'll be awesome.
Christmas Day massacre.
Yeah, something like that. That'd be wonderful. Because I think there are only 2 teams that have never played on Christmas, right? The Hornets and the Grizzlies or something. Hold on. Let me look. I know the Hornets are one, or maybe the Grizzlies did it recently.
I think Hornets are the only one.
Yeah, I think that you're right too. This is great streaming me. Yeah, the Hornets are the only team never to have played on Christmas Day. Wow. Okay. Memphis got a Christmas game in 2022. So those were the last 2. Yeah, I think they get a Christmas Day game this year. Hopefully it's at home so I can sell those tickets. Yeah. Thoughts on the playoffs in general? Is there anything that you're curious about that you think is going to be a mismatch, that you think a team could get hot or cold, or you're worried about, or anything like that, just in general? I mean, I think the Cavs are fucked. We can say that since Rock's not here. I just don't see them doing well, but
I think the Cavs can beat the Hawks.
God, even if the Hawks playing the way they're playing, man,
the Hawks can't play defense, so I think the Cavs will be
fine. But the Cavs can't play defense either. So
the Cavs have more defensive upside, and
but you also have James Harden on your team. So,
but you've got 2 bigs in the back. So,
well, yeah, I guess that's cool. Now, I know some of the people in collecting and connecting are not going to want to hear this, but Jesus, New Orleans giving up that extra pick to Atlanta and trading them all those players that basically turned their team around. That looks like a massive loss, right? Like, I mean, I know they wanted to move up in the draft, but giving up that unprotected pick, man, that's Bobcats type shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's.
Do you know what day the draft? Do you know what day the draft lottery is this year?
No.
It's on Mother's Day, May 10th.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, it shows you how much shit has changed, because last year when we were on playback from basically January 10th on, the only thing we talked about was the draft. I don't think we've talked about it more than twice on here all year. So,
well, the phrase we don't use anymore is just get it within 10.
Just get it within 10. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just get it within 10. So again, I'm a little bit scared of the Heat. Just, I don't know, man. I might even make a large wager on the Heat Wednesday, just because I'm going to be crushed if they come in here and just lay a smack down, and that's the end of the season. And the Hornets have not been good in playoff games or play-in games. Didn't they lose by 40 to the Pacers? Like
Yeah, it's the
2 or
year
3.
year before the Pacers got good. They traded.
Yeah,
some
right. Yeah, like LaMelo's first or second year, something like that, when they won 48 games and just went in there and laid a total egg. So
And I don't think Melo played in either one of those play-in games. I think he was hurt both times.
I think he played in the first one. Hold on. Oh, Victor Wembanyama's out today. If anybody's got them in their fast break, I just saw that he got ruled out. Hornets play in.
I actually watched the Swarm game the other night.
I did too. I recorded the end of it because they won a championship. So, look, again, I said it. You win the summer league, then you win the G League, then you win the big one, right? That's the way it goes. Playing.
And
I'm not gonna look it up.
Wednesday night, that dream could be over.
Exactly. Yeah. It'll come to a crashing end when the Heat win by 45 points in Charlotte. Yeah, that'll be great. Actually, if anybody wants to go to that game, the playing game tickets are not very expensive. You can get in for about $35-$40, which is crazy because I think those tickets cost a low of $50. So if anybody's looking
my God.
for the game,
Sorry, LaMelo Ball threw a pass.
that was not great.
So
Hornets
I will
really
mention,
need to win this game, man.
Yeah, so I will mention. I was going to say.
You like just the mustache hair? Huh?
Yeah, sure.
Had a job interview. I had to cut this part off to conform. I fucked up the interview because I didn't really want the job, and then at the end they told me what the shift was and how much they paid, and I was like, "Fuck! Can we go back and redo this interview real quick?" Because I wasn't really taking it serious. It was like a headhunter called me. I was like, "Sure, I'll go to the you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'll go to the interview." I had really no idea what it was, and I wasn't really psyched for it. And then they told me the shift is like 10 to 4 and this is how much we'll pay you, and I was like, fuck, I should have done better. But you live and you learn, I guess, right?
Boy, Sion James has been cold.
Yes, he has. Khan has been cold. I don't know if you saw that a lot since his back injury. He's on the
I posted
yeah. I don't know if that's the league adjusting to him or if it really is the injury. Damn, Sion, you got to make that, man.
Yeah, so I remember what I was going to say. One of the reasons I don't mind them playing the Pistons in the first round, I think the Pistons are the worst team for them to play. And that will show them what they need to get better in. So
right. Where you're deficient. Well, one area that we know, and it always comes up against the Pistons, is they don't have a beef stew type guy in the middle, which is something we've been saying they need for years. I mean, I love Moose and I love Kalkbrenner, but against the bigger centers, they get pushed around constantly.
That's a pretty shot by BM there.
It's a pretty BM?
Pretty BM.
Yeah, they get pushed around constantly on the inside, right? Like, I mean, it's happened for years. So, this draft was awesome, though. I still think this was one of the best drafts in the league in terms of players that the Hornets got. I mean, Knippel's freaking awesome. Should be rookie of the year. Kalkbrenner's been a very serviceable backup. Liam, I think, is actually going to be pretty good, and his time in the G League has helped him from what I saw the couple of games that I watched the Swarm. And Sion is just, I mean, in terms of defense and stuff, he's been super valuable for a second round pick, and they only pay him like $2 million or something. So I don't know if anybody had a better draft class than the Hornets did this year. Do you think anybody's close?
The Mavericks. If you get Cooper Flag, yeah, but
right. But
no.
Who else did the Mavericks like? Obviously, Cooper can be an all-time great, so that's incredible. But did they have any other? Who were the other picks this year? Do you remember?
I don't even know. I'm just saying that's they won the
If
lottery.
you get a franchise defining player, you're right. Yeah, for sure. Let's see.
So think about it. The Mavericks started the season with 3 number 1 picks.
What, AD, Kyrie, and Cooper Flag? Yeah, a couple months ago, I did a little research, like what was the last team that won an NBA championship without a number 1 pick, and there are not many of them. There are very, very few of them. And you have to go back to really the ABA days where, you basically absorbed all that talent from the ABA into the NBA before you find many teams that won without a number 1 pick. So like you were saying with the draft, that's how you get good. So you can't blame these teams. You basically have to get a really high draft pick to be good, either through free agency or through the draft. Come on, man. Get a fucking rebound. Dude, the Hornets could lose to this team, and I'm going to be sad. Be really sad if I can't sell these tickets to this game. Fuck.
How much do tickets cost?
For the playing game, I paid $34 a piece for mine. I think the cheapest ones, that like if you didn't have season tickets, I think the cheapest ones were 53 or 47. And right now in the secondary market, you can probably get in for $39-$40. But
right. Your tickets.
I think a lot of that has to do with they don't know that the game's actually happening yet. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. And it's not technically a playoff game, so
Wednesday night's the game.
Wednesday at 7:30. If they win, Friday at 7:30. Those would be the 2 games. So we'll be live here Wednesday night after the break. Maybe we'll go live a little bit earlier to catch the end of the Hornets game. But man, I know you said it's a win-win, but I'm going to be awfully disappointed if they lose that game.
Oh, I will be too, but
the Heat is just the exact wrong team to play. Like if it was the Magic, I would feel great about it. Even if it was the Sixers, I'd be like, okay, no problem. But the Heat's just the wrong team to play. So
I'm figuring out who our second round game would. Well, we don't know who's going to be 6, 7, and 8 yet.
Well, it would probably be Philly or the Magic, right?
Well, but Orlando is not guaranteed the 6th seed. So it could be Toronto, Orlando, or Philadelphia. The 2 of those 3 teams will be playing in the 7-8 game. So if Toronto loses and Orlando wins, and the Sixers lose, and we could play the Sixers in the second playing game. We don't know.
Well, I'm a lot more confident with any of those teams than I am with the Heat. The Heat are just the absolute nemesis for the Hornets for whatever reason. I mean, well, we know the reason. It's fucking purple shirt guy. Do you want to tell that story for people that don't know the purple shirt guy story?
Nah, I'm tired of it.
I'm gonna tell. I'll do the quick version. Basically, the Hornets are winning a series. They're winning. Was it game 6? It was game 6, right?
Yeah, game 6 at home. Game 7 was in Miami.
Yeah, so they're winning game 6, and this guy on the sideline sitting courtside at the Hornets game starts just mad, standing up, talking shit to Dwayne Wade. The Hornets are winning, and Dwayne Wade just goes on this fucking mind bender of a run and just crushes the Hornets' hopes in game 6, and then the Hornets losing game 7. And this purple shirt guy, like there's stories about him in the newspaper. He's on TV talking about it wasn't his fault, but everybody here blames him. Everybody blames him. Just, why would you do it? First off, second off,
the crazy thing is Dwayne Wade couldn't hit a 3-pointer to save his life all season.
Could not hit a 3-pointer, and then freaking this purple shirt guy starts talking shit, and he turns into like 1990 Michael Jordan or something. It was like, good Christ, man. Just shut up and sit down. Yeah, it was not good. All right, come on now. There you go, Sion.
So fast break was tough. messaging with Camish, and we're like, "Who the hell do we play?" And I had no clue Jared Allen was out the other night, and I started him. It's just nothing.
It's Fastback's been really bad on designations lately, and it's infuriating. But whatever.
I could have had 11 wins if I had known Jared Allen was out.
Oh, really? Fuck, man, that sucks.
Even without him, I only needed 2 offensive rebounds because I was close in the last fast break.
That sucks. I basically just
come on, Con, get in there. Yes,
there we go. I basically just win 7 or 8 games every time and go on with my 2 little rinky-dink packs. I did think about buying a LaMelo Legendary the other day, but then I was like, I don't really want to spend any money on Top Shot right now.
Well, you had one and sold it, right?
Yeah, and thank God I did because it's down to like $200 now. I had to pay like $520 for it, and I think I sold it for $475. So thank God I sold it because it's real cheap now. But that 1 out of 39, which is a really good play, you can get one for like $80. It's like, man, I really should buy one, but I just don't want to put a lot more money into Top Shot.
They haven't listed the pack price yet for these.
For the RRs? No. Yeah. Those could be crazy, man. I could see those, even those chance hit packs being insanely priced. So obviously not financial advice, but they got to be $700 or $800, right?
A pack.
What do you think they cost?
I hope they're not more than $4.99.
I guess it depends on how greedy Top Shot gets, because
you're only going to get one. What if you get stuck with? Yeah, it's tough.
There's some dog shit players on that Rookie Revolution list.
Well, three of the Hornets are in there.
Was it Sion, Kalkbrenner, and Khan?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna check on the Masters real quick. I bet on Young, but he's fading. I think
was it McIlroy?
Yeah, he's kind of running away with it. Yeah, he's 2 up with 2 left to play.
Because the Hornets are cold tonight.
So Rory's -13, Scheffler's -11. Scheffler's finished. Hatton is -10. He's finished. Henley is -10. He's finished. So really, as long as Rory doesn't go bogey on the last 2, he'll win. And this game is a lot closer than I need it to be, Reggie.
There we go, Grant.
And Khan's not on his way to 35 points or more, which is not very good for me. I thought that was a good pickup for the Knicks. Alvarado. He's a pesky fucking player, but I thought that was a really good pickup for them.
Yeah. See, that guy right there who just fouled him, we don't have a guy like that.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you need.
And Sion's a big dude too.
Well, he's big, but he's not, he's not 7 feet tall, but yeah.
Yeah.
And Sion can play, defend all 5 positions, which is nice and all that. But is there a beef stew type guy in the draft that the Hornets could get? I don't really know that much about this draft.
Morez Johnson.
Michigan. The guy you like, right? From Michigan?
Yeah, the one I posted like 2 months ago in the Discord.
Yeah. But he's also kind of a rim runner too, right?
He is a 6'9" Sion James.
Okay. All right. Just like built like a brick shit house, kind of taller Sion.
Yeah. Right. He can shoot the 3, but he can guard 1 through 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Kobe. There we go.
All right. Now we're getting a little bit of distance between us. That works. What do you think of the Knicks' chances in the playoffs? Like, I know they're kind of all over the place. Some people think they're going to flame out. Some people think they're going to be great. What do you think?
I think they can beat the Raptors. I think the Hawks give them a lot of trouble, and I think they can beat the Magic. And I think the Sixers can beat them. So they got a 50-50 chance of moving out of the first round.
Gotcha. Who do you think wins the East? Just because I don't think we've even talked about it.
It'll be interesting to see Boston's offense against Detroit's defense.
Yeah.
Because I think
are you buying Detroit? Like, do you really think they have a chance to come out of the East?
When the teams are allowed to play like that?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So it just depends.
Yeah.
I think Detroit needs more shooting. But
okay.
They played so well without Cade. It just depends on how they let them play. If they're going to let them play that way, they can beat anybody except OKC. They can't beat OKC.
True. To use your analogy from before, like we were talking about, when they're allowing guys to be physical, and the analogy with football where they're allowing cornerbacks to bump and run and that kind of shit.
But what I don't understand is grabbing someone's jersey is not physical. It's just dirty. I mean, what's physical about grabbing someone's jersey?
Yeah, that's kind of the difference. Or grabbing somebody's arm or like hooking them or something. I'm all for even hand checking and stuff where they don't call it. That's fine, because the way we grew up, you could hand check back when you and I were watching the NBA. I mean, hell, Jordan did it all the time. He just put that massive paw on the lower part of your back and push your ass off the block. That, to me, that's fine. But yeah, the grabbing the jersey shit or like hooking somebody's arm or something.
I like physical basketball when it's hard screens, running over screens, setting picks in the paint,
boxing out tough, or trying to get somebody off the block or whatever.
Battling for position, but not grabbing somebody's jersey. It's just
to me that's different. Yeah. Well,
and I don't like using the forearms a lot, but not extending. I like the screen that Sion took. That was it was a good screen. If he hadn't been moving, stuck his leg out. That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah. And honestly, changing the hand checking rule, what was that, like 95, 96? That was real big, because I mean, everybody you just put that hand in there, and then you had to use your forearm or whatever. So that kind of opened up the offense a lot. But
yeah, that's why I disagree with Wimby. He said offenses or defense is half the game. It's not. Defense is not as important as offense.
Well, no, not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. Yeah. All right. Anything else going on in the NBA that I need to be aware about? What's up for grabs today in seeding wise?
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 in the East.
And then in the West, it's the Nuggets, right? The Nuggets can move up or no? Let's see. 10 seeds up for grab with 1 day left. I thought the Nuggets could go up to 4. Do we think Luka's going to play in the playoffs?
The Lakers fans think he is.
Yeah, I don't. Either way, I think they're really going to. Well, who would they play? The Rockets, I think, right? In round 1, if everything stayed the same right now.
Yeah, the Rockets are playing really, really well.
Yeah, no, I think the Rockets will win that series. I am interested in the 7-8 game out west too, the Suns and Trailblazers. I really like the Trailblazers, man. They've been playing pretty well lately. I still think Scoot has to learn some stuff, but he's played okay. I watch a lot of those West Coast games when I'm going to sleep, and I really think the Blazers have done pretty well lately. The Clippers and Warriors, man, I don't know about that one. I guess we don't know if Steph is playing or not, right?
Correct. We don't know. He should sit out because they're stuck in the 10th place. There's no reason to play unless he just wants to feel better.
Well, I always think there's something to be said about coming back in the season that you're injured, so your first game is not, next season when you come back fully. But
right, he's already played once this season.
Well, I mean, coming back from has he already played coming back from the injury?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. He came off
he
came off the bench and scored like 27, 28 points his first game.
Well, then sit his ass out. Who gives a shit? Yeah. Looks like the Magic are winning right now. So, yeah, I guess they could get up to 6. Fuck. I would suck. Yeah, I'd rather see the Magic in the second game of the play-in for sure. I'm wondering how long the Hornets play their starters tonight. If they get a decent, well, they keep playing like this, maybe they won't. Fuck.
Yeah, we need the Celtics to beat the Magic. It's not going to happen.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, we would like for the. We don't care what the Heat and Hawks do.
Well, the Heat are gonna win that because I don't think the Hawks are really even trying.
No,
so.
the Hawks. Well, that's true. The Hawks are set.
Yeah.
We want the 76ers. Well, we actually want the 76ers to win. I think the 76ers in the play-in in Philadelphia would be really hard for the Hornets.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly, the only team that scares me is the one they're gonna have to play in the first playing game, and that's the fucking Heat. I would have picked any team in the league other than the Heat, honestly. It's just always been bad news bears. And like I said, I'm definitely betting against the Hornets just to kind of, if they lose, I'll be happy type of deal. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm going to be really bummed if they lose that game and it's against that team and that ends the season. So
Right.
give me like 5 minutes. I'm going to go to the restroom and I'll be right back. Talks amongst yourself, Reggie. Maybe regale the people with, I don't know, some story of some obscure band that you helped sign or something.
I could tell jokes.
No, definitely don't do that. We'll get banned by the time I'm back. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. All right. Let me check the scores here. Commission. All right. So is anybody here? Is somebody put a Banana Mac 921 945? Oh, I think that was from the previous stream. Okay. If anybody's here, say just drop in a hello if you're here. There's Shannon. Shannon with the long fingers. I hope I get a chance to meet her one day. I'm going to ask her if she played cello as a kid. Need to get me a G League Championship T-shirt. So I guess nobody's here. Coming out in the zone. Mello, my goodness, what a 3. He's trying to pass Knipple tonight. Hornets ball. Be smooth. Oh, man, make a 3-pointer. What an awful shot, Miles Bridges. All right. I'm afraid to check my fast break lineup tonight. So it will be an interesting offseason for the Hornets. Be interesting if they prioritize. I'd like to see them give Musa an extension. Maybe a 3-year, $27 million extension. If he waits a year, it'll cost him a whole lot more. It might be harder to re-sign him. So I'm wondering. Ooh, good block.
Who are we resigning?
So they can actually sign Musa in the offseason and give him a little bit more money next year, or he can wait a year and make more money. So I'd like to see him give Musa a 3-year, $27 million contract.
Do you think he'd actually sign that?
Yes. Because he'll only make like $1 million next year. So he'll make more money next year, but less money the 2 years after that. But it'll guarantee him his money. So I think from a guy who went from a two-way to a minimum to
Just
$9 million a year.
Some kind of security or something.
Yeah.
Makes sense. The Hornets have a lot of decisions to make contract-wise. I mean, you'd like to get Josh Green off the books, I think. You'd probably like to get Connaughton, but, I mean, that's not going to be hard. They have to decide what to do about Kobe White. I don't know if they can re-sign him or not.
Yeah, they should be able to. If they want to, if they value it. Keeping Melo's minutes low has been a key to his season this year. So you could argue, they made a mistake when they didn't sign Jeremy Lin years ago.
Yeah, I get it, but I don't know. I think they want him back, right?
So Musa needs 3 dunks to get to 100 for the year.
I think the Hornets want Kobe White back, right?
Yeah, it'll be the first time in the history the Hornets had 2 players with 100 dunks in the same season.
Okay.
Because, of course, Kalkbrenner's the other guy with 100 dunks.
And they could be number 1, too, in three-pointers made, too, which would be pretty sick.
Well, they will be. Because the closest person is Luka, who's not playing. I was going to
say, yeah, Luka's not even playing. Yeah, they will be.
Yeah. I just want to see Khan get a shooting touch back.
Yeah, he's not having a great game so far, which is kind of worrying me.
He's made 1 3, hasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, I had to get up at 5 o'clock yesterday morning.
Fuck that.
To go to Raleigh because my daughter got accepted at NC State. I had to be there at 8 o'clock for a orientation for accepted students.
So she decided to go there?
Well, it was the final decision of where to go. So she actually is going to make a final decision tomorrow.
Between NC State and what?
UNC Charlotte.
You got to go to NC State, right? Like, that sounds like a much better place to go. I don't know.
Well, if you're a psychology major, is it as important to go to state as it would be for like STEM oriented?
Probably not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can pretty much go anywhere you want.
Right.
I just think being in the NC State family could probably give you more opportunities, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't. All right, BM.
There you go.
So see how I'm doing on fast break. I started I
didn't even put in the lineup. So
Yeah, I started Miller and Ball and Banchero, and then Brandon Ingram and Tyler Hero.
How are you doing? Like, is this would be your 10th win, I guess?
Yeah, I got 9 wins, so it doesn't really matter that much. But it's basically points and 3-pointers made. And I started Miller as my captain. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like the Celtics are making a little comeback here, Reggie.
Woo! Yeah, all my guys are playing right now, so
I would much rather Orlando be in this bottom 7, 8, 9.
I think I've actually won like $12 this run of playback. $2 here, $4 there, $2. Yeah, fast break. Sorry, playback. Yeah,
I do that all the time too. Yeah, I won like $4 the other day. I think that's the most I ever won at one time.
Are they going to
continue it for the playoffs or no?
They did last year. They did last year because everybody bought the rares for going into the playoffs. Remember?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Before I lost the game the other night, I was like top 40 for playback run.
Fast break.
Yeah. Fuck. Playback doesn't even exist anymore.
I do it too. I'm sorry. I do it too, but it's just funny.
So our very last FanDuel broadcast.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting to see what happens next year with that. Honestly, they could go a lot of different ways. I know the conventional wisdom is just sign a 1-year deal because the NBA wants to make their own hub. For those of you that don't know, basically FanDuel basically fucked off with 8, 10 teams that they're not going to broadcast next year. And there's some other teams that have 1 year left. So what the NBA wants them to do is sign a 1-year contract with like a local provider, whoever it is. And then the NBA will bundle those 10 to 13 teams into a package where they could sell it much like baseball does now. Same thing happened in baseball where now the Major League Baseball broadcasts most of the team's games. And the cool thing about it is, for those that MLB broadcast, you can pay $99 and you get the whole season of games, and there's no local blackouts. So say you live in Charlotte or Raleigh or whatever, if you spend $99 for the whole season, you could watch the whole season's worth of games. So
oh my God, Kobe just got clotheslined.
Oh, I'm a little bit behind you. Oh, yeah, he did. Damn. And they didn't call a foul on that?
No.
Jesus. Well, the Hornets are only up 10. I don't love that. Especially with who's not playing for the Knicks. Fuck.
Did you bet on today's game?
No, the only thing I bet was Con over 35 points, and that's not going to happen. But it was 22-1, so fuck it. Put a couple bucks on it just for the fun of it. I did bet a lot on the Masters, and that's going to end up being shitty. Although I had Burns to win the whole thing, and he was in second last night, and they offered me a cash out, so I'll be up probably $50 on the whole weekend.
Con, yes.
There we go. There we go. All right, the 13 to 15 point lead is much better than 10.
That was a good defensive play there.
Yeah, Con was waiting for that last three. He's over in the corner. Like,
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know how a defense loses sight of him behind the 3-point line. Like, to me, that's the one guy I'd make sure I knew where he was at all times.
I read somewhere that Khan had run the third most miles of anyone in the league.
Oh, really? Yeah, I believe that.
And you see him without his shirt. He's not like a Adonis type body. So it makes me think that he has the opportunity to really gain some
muscle mass.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
200 more threes than
too much.
200 more threes than Cooper. That's funny.
By the way, guys, I saw I was watching Charlotte local TV, and they have like the weather people on there or whatever. And this lady came on, she's doing her weather report. Her name was Majestic Storm. And I'm like, this shit is out of like some people be like Craig Showers or Jimmy Sprinkles or whatever the fuck. This lady went with Majestic Storm. And I'm like, you gotta stop this shit, man. It's just too much. It's just too much.
Who knew that Dick Trickle was ahead of his time?
Exactly. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being old or something, but like it's just too much. I don't get it. Fucking Majestic Storm my ass. Holy shit, the Knicks are just cranking out 3-pointers, huh? Fuck me.
Oh, Kobe's walking all funky.
Yeah, yes. That's all right. I wanted to bet Trey Mann over in points, but the couple sites I had didn't have it on there. So I figured if the game goes well, Kobe's actually going to get into not Kobe, Trey's going to get in the game and jack up 50 fucking 3-pointers.
I want to see CM McNeely and TJ play today.
Well, you better hope for a better lead than fucking 10 points.
Well, they could use TJ's size. I mean, I think he's a pretty good defender.
Well, and the way TJ was playing when he got hurt, so yeah. I mean, they definitely missed that a little bit.
Melo's back on. Be cool if Melo and Khan tied in 3-pointers, wouldn't it?
Sure.
Did you sell your tickets to this game? Oh, another steal, turnover.
To the playing game?
Or today's game.
Well, it's in New York.
Oh, that's true. Oh, Melo.
No, I have the playing game tickets listed at like $120, and we'll see what happens after tomorrow. I think people aren't really buying right now because they don't even know if the game's going to happen, and they don't want to lay out money and then have it refunded to their card and go through all that bullshit. So if they don't sell tomorrow, I'll take the price down a little bit.
Yeah. So I thought it was some of the people are talking about how bad LaMelo's 3-pointer was when he got the fast break opportunity. But I thought it was a great shot. It was a great.
No, I think it was because there was somebody there. There were 2 people there to block the shot.
Yeah. So, and nobody followed him out. I think you try to find open 3-pointers like that when you're running your offense.
Yeah. I don't think it was because, again, we watched Glenn Rice play where he'd be all alone on a fast break and pull up from 3. LaMelo went to the hoop like you're supposed to. There's 2 guys that were going to throw that shit into the 10th row. So he ran out to the 3-point line and neither of them followed him. So he's, fuck, man, I got a wide open 3. Like, I didn't think it was a weird play at all, but people made such a big deal out of it. To me, it was a smart basketball play.
He grabbed shoulder harness. He grabbed Brandon Miller's shoulder harness.
But I didn't think it was a weird play at all. It was strange that people were making that big a deal out of it because like to me, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, I'm gonna go for the layup. I'm not gonna. And it wasn't like he had a trailer right behind him where he could just dump it off or something. So,
But what's funny is Moose could have gotten the rebound if he missed it, because by the time he shot it, Moose was down there.
I agree. I think it was a smart play, and everybody's making this big deal about it. But to me, it was smart. Like, I'm not gonna do this layup and let you throw my shit into the 10th row and be on Sports Center and stuff. Fuck that. Like, I'll just take this 3-pointer here. Oh man, let me see how my fantasy baseball teams are doing, Reggie. I don't know, man. I have $475 worth of best ball teams. That's way more than what I thought.
Is that baseball?
Yeah.
But what's the max? 150 teams?
Oh no, that's per contest. I think I have 270 something teams. Some of them are just a couple dollars a piece.
Oh, so there are people in the stream. Okay, while you were gone, I asked for people to just comment if they were here. Nobody did. There must be a giveaway, so people have showed up.
We're gonna give away Jamal Murray S1 because the guy that won that the last time doesn't have an account. What's up, LT? Fuck yeah. I haven't seen LT in a while. What's up, bud?
Melo's trying to catch Con. We'll see Melo get a triple-double.
I don't care. Stay healthy and win the fucking game. That's all I care about. Everything else can fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just win
Con
the game.
with the deep one. Oh, Con forced that one. I do think that Con can take his range out a couple of feet. That was a 2-for-1 shot.
Wait, hold on. LT, you just woke up? Was it that good a night last night, or you taking a nap? Because, look, brother, I wake up late, but
it's a night of dancing.
That's pushing it. You better have been out to like 10 in the morning or some shit if you're just waking up now, unless you're taking a nap, which I'm all for Sunday naps. Sunday naps are some of the best shit you can have, especially if like there's golf on that you don't care about. And you can just lay down and hear the golf sounds and take a little 1 hour snooze or something. I'm in for it.
All right, let's check the score since the quarter's over.
Yeah, Magic are up 7, so that's not out of control. Oh, it's Monday morning. You're right. Sorry. My bad, LT. I forget that you're in Taiwan, man. My bad.
Magic up 5 over the Celtics.
We should ask LT what he thinks about Detroit being bullies, since he's an outside opinion. Reg and I didn't really have a problem with it, but we thought they got away with a little bit much. But that could just us being homers, so. Oh, that's true. Sion did play all 82 games.
Yep.
So good for him.
Only 18 players have done that this year.
Really?
Only 2 rookies, Sion and Jeremy Fears with the Pelicans.
He had a pretty good game the other day too, didn't he, Fears?
Yeah, I went to the Collecting Connecting site and they posted a little clip of what we were doing there. And those Wemby ears do look like my hands. It's funny.
I know, man. It's distracting as shit. It really is.
It's funny.
But, what's up, Hero? No, we got to think about something to talk about now that the Hornets aren't playing. What do we want to do here? Magic are up 8. Oh, I know what I want to do because I've been wanting to ask you about this for a while. I want to go through the NBA draft with you.
Well, thank you, RX. RX, you should come on up.
Yeah, RX, get your ass up here, bud.
But we need to see some skin.
No, we do not need to see some skin. You can keep the skin to yourself, brother.
RX never disappoints.
No, he does not. Okay. So I want to go through the NBA draft with you, and
body paint. RX. RX has been body painting all day, he said. So.
Oh shit! I'm guessing that means car, not yourself. But yeah.
Go ahead, JD. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, please do, because I don't have shit. I want to get, since the Hornets haven't been high draft pick possibility this year. I haven't really paid attention to the draft, so I kind of want to get your thoughts on these guys, and maybe you give me an NBA comparison if you have one, just because I don't know that much about it this year. So let me kind of go through this. You give me your comparison, what you think they are, what you think their strengths are, just because you're the most knowledgeable guy I know, and then I'll kind of give you what I've heard just from the internet and the streets, or whatever you want to say, if you want to be cool. So first guy I have on the list is AJ Dembonsa from BYU, probably the consensus number one pick. Yes.
Hilm or Peterson.
Okay, so let's just go with AJ first. He's a big guy, 6'9", 210, probably small forward in the NBA, you think?
Yeah, he broke some Kevin Durant records, so that's a good he's just a natural score on all three levels. He's really good.
Okay. Past or present, just somebody that we would know that you could say he's like X.
It's unfair, but like I said, he's broken some of Kevin Durant's records, so he's that kind of scorer. He's not Kevin Durant. There's only one Kevin Durant, but he's really good.
Right.
3-level scorer.
Okay.
Just whatever 3-level score you like, and that's him. 6'10", 6'9". He's almost his game is completely different from Brandon Miller's, but he's got a better handle than Brandon Miller's, but he's not a good jump shooter as Brandon, but he's a good scorer.
Okay. Yeah, average 25.5 points on 51% field goal percentage, 33% three-point percentage, 77% free throws, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steals, half a block, 3 turnovers per game, 35 games at BYU. The comparison that I have seen the most for him is Tracy McGrady. Do you think that's a fair comparison? Like, obviously McGrady's a Hall of Famer, so maybe that's being a little bit optimistic, but is that something you could kind of see, like you said, 3-level scorer, not great shooter type of guy?
I don't like the Tracy McGrady comps, because Tracy McGrady was a ball handling savant who could get to the bucket.
Right.
This guy can do that. But yeah, he's really good. I think he's a better shooter than Tracy McGrady, especially at his age.
And then 1A or 2, whatever you want to call it, is the guard, probably a shooting guard in the NBA, I would guess, and that's Darren Peterson. Played for Kansas, 20 points a game, 43% field goal, 38% three-point shooting, 83% field goal, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.5 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover a game. What do you see from Peterson?
Ant-Man without a heart.
Okay. Yeah, there was a lot of talk because he did come out of those games, right?
If he were healthy, if he had, so much of the combine is going to determine whether him or Peterson goes 1 and 2. If he comes out healthy, hey, from Trinidad. If he comes out healthy,
Trinidad. All right, man. What's up, man?
And plays, he'll be the number 1 pick. But he's that good. He's Ant-Man is kind of the comp you see for him, but he's not Ant-Man.
So, I mean, his scoring is not that great. He's definitely a good 3-point shooter. His true field goal percentage is not great. He only played 24 games because he did ask out of a lot of games. He's a little bit undersized to me at 192 pounds. The comparison I've seen most for him, and I don't think it's a good comparison, is Devin Booker. I think Booker's a much better passer. But I don't know. Do you think the Booker comparison is legitimate, or there's a problem with it, or what?
I don't remember what Devin Booker looked at, because at Kentucky he came off the bench. He wasn't even a full-time player there.
Right. Yeah.
Booker has his spots he can score from. Peterson can score from anywhere. He just makes the game look so easy.
Well, I think Peterson's probably a better scorer, not as good a passer, would be my kind of.
Yeah, Peterson don't pass. He's not a point guard. He is a
right. Yeah, that's why I was saying he's probably going to play the two. Right? You think he'd play the two in the NBA?
Absolutely. I don't consider him a point guard. He's a lead guard, not a point guard.
Yeah. Okay. And then number 3, and most people would be the guy from North Carolina, the forward. I'm guessing he plays the 4, and that's Caleb Wilson. 19.8 points per game, 60% field goal shooting, 25% on threes, 71% free throw shooter, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks per game. Caleb Wilson, where do you see him?
He's really, really good. He's got that Musa energy where he never stops. So imagine if Musa played offensive basketball the way he plays defensive basketball. That's Caleb Wilson.
Just really aggressive, big guy, and you see him as a 4, right? Like you don't see any scenario where he's a center. He's a 4.
He could play some small ball 5, but his range, he really couldn't be a 5-out guy yet. Maybe as he grows. He's pretty young.
Well, I mean, he shoots decent for a big guy. Like, I don't think it's good, but if he can develop that 3-point shot, maybe he could be a stretch 5 or something, or like you said, a small ball 5. Number 4, and again, these can go in any order, is the guy from Duke, 6'10", 250. I think he probably plays power forward too. That's Cameron Boozer, 23 points a game, 56% field goal, 40% 3-point shot, 80% field goal, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals, 1 block per game. Where you see Cameron Boozer?
So Cameron Boozer had to do so much on the offensive end in basketball this year for the Duke that he didn't play very well defensively. In high school, he was blocking shots and all this kind of stuff. So people thought he could play a small ball 5, but his college tape doesn't look like he can play a small ball 5. Looks like he would just be a 4, but imagine an Al Jefferson type player.
Okay. Just a guy that can kind of score at will and play decent defense kind of guy is what you're talking about?
Well, Al Jefferson couldn't play defense.
Well, yeah, I don't know. He could play some defense. In the right scenario, I think he probably plays better defense.
I should say Charlotte Hornets, Al Jefferson couldn't play defense.
Right, or Bobcats. Yeah, he was Bobcats.
Bobcats, yeah.
So the NBA comparison that I've seen most for him, and I don't like it at all because I think this guy's a much better scorer, is Al Horford. Do you think Horford's a good comparison for him?
Well, Horford didn't shoot the 3 until he'd been in college for a while. So,
exactly.
And I think Horford's a different body type. Boozer's a bruiser. So
what's a comparison for him, do you think? Naz Reid?
No, he's better than Naz Reid, and Naz Reid's a little taller. His dad, Carlos Boozer, might be a good comp. It sounds kind of but that kind of 6'8" old school power forward.
Okay. And this is the next guy is a guy you like, and that's Darius Acuff from Arkansas. He's probably a point guard, definitely a guard, 6'3", 190, 24 points a game, 49% field goal, 44% three-pointer, 81% field goal free throw percentage, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, half a block per game, 2 turnovers. What do you think of Acuff? I know you like him.
Yeah, there's a chance he could go into the top 4, depending upon what team drafts. So
on team need or whatever.
Well, I mean, what if the Utah Jazz get the 3rd pick and Peterson and AJ are gone? I mean, they've got 4 bigs already. Do they?
Yeah. I got you. So it depends on how. Again, I think the top 5 are probably pretty fluid. I I think Acuff's a really good 3-point shooter. I don't know if you feel that, but the couple times
Oh yeah,
I saw him play, he was lighting it up. I don't know if that's all the time, but I think he could be a legitimate 3-point threat in the NBA. Yeah.
he could be an offensive engine in the NBA.
Okay.
Tyrese Maxey.
Right. That's a good comp. The comp I've seen most for him is Tim Hardaway. And I think Acuff is much better than Tim Hardaway, but
senior, not junior.
Yeah, senior. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's much better. All right, a couple more that I want to just hit here real quick because we're coming back from halftime.
Do you want to do the giveaway before?
No, I'm gonna do the giveaway at the end of the third quarter. Just make people wait. I don't really care about Wagler that much. Do you think Wagler? We need to talk about him.
A lot of people have him top 5, but here's the interesting thing: from pick 5 to pick 10 or 11, the best players are all guards. So there's a chance one of these top 10 players that's a guard could fall to the Hornets range in that 14 to 18 range. So
right, yeah, because we're talking about basically from say 5 or 6. You're talking about Acuff, Wagler, Flemings. Who else is in there? Fuck, I'm blanking right now.
So I like
the kid from Louisville, Brown. Yeah,
Mikal
Brown. Yeah, Mikal Brown. Burris from Arizona. Who's the kid? The forward center from Michigan, Lendabog or something. Is that how you say his name?
Yaxel Landenberg.
Yaxel. Yeah, that's the only kind of like big that you see in the lottery, right? Is Yaxel
I would not take
Michigan.
him. I would not take him in the lottery because he's only 1 year younger than LaMelo Ball.
Oh wow. Okay.
He'll be 24 when he's drafted, and LaMelo turns 25 in August.
Which is fucking crazy. There's one guy I do want to kind of talk about, and that's the kid from Houston, the center from Houston, Sinak. I think that could be a Hornets target.
No, Jaden Quaintance should be the Hornets target if he's available. The kid from Kentucky.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that gives us a little bit of information on the draft. Like you said, there are a lot of guards out there. So if your team needs a guard, I think you're pretty much set anywhere between 6 and 13 or something. Like there's a million good guards and all of them can shoot. So
Bennett Sturts is the guy I'd like for the fall to the Hornets.
Sturts, that's right. Yeah, I remember you saying that. And who's the kid for UConn? I think he's coming back. Mullen, or is it Mullen or Mullins? I think it's Mullen, Byron Mullen or something. He's coming back next year because he announced he was going to do something, which I thought was pretty cool. He's just going to auction off his NIL stuff. So he's going to enter the portal, and he's like, whoever wants to pay me the most, that's where I'm going, which I know a lot of people don't like, but good for that kid, man. Make some money. Fuck.
It'd be funny if he went to Wofford, wouldn't it?
Sure. My thing with the people who poo-poo the idea of these guys getting paid, to me, it's disingenuous because if you had a kid that was really good at STEM or coding or whatever and just came out of high school and Microsoft said, we'll give you $25 million a year to come work at Microsoft and help us, everybody would think that's the greatest idea in the world, man. You know, you're ahead of the game. But when it's not academics, when it's sports, then people get mad because they don't think they earned it or something. So to me, look, if you're a high school kid and somebody wants to pay you a shit ton of money, go get the fucking money, man. Don't let anybody talk you out of that shit.
Yeah, we like him because he knocked Duke out of the NCAA tournament.
Right, exactly. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had a kid and he was good at whatever, chemistry, and Monsanto wanted to hire him for $20 million a year, nobody'd be like, go to school. everybody be like, go work for Monsanto for $25 million. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah, help us spread cancer to 60 million.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Help us
Call the
copyright
population.
seeds. Yeah, help us copyright seeds so when those seeds blow to somebody else's farm, we can sue them and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, if it's an academic thing, everybody's like, yeah, that's great, man. That kid's really smart. But as soon as it becomes about athletics, it's a dumb jock that's just getting paid for nothing. And that kind of shit drives me crazy. I don't begrudge these guys getting money at all, man. The NCAA has made so much money off of them.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh, I think that's a bad call.
Yeah, I do too. I haven't seen the replay.
Yeah, he did bounce it. If he didn't dribble, he dribbled it.
Yeah, no, they're going to wave it. Yeah, it's going to be waved off.
I think I'm one play ahead of you.
Yeah, I just saw the replay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's the dribble. Well, they got points anyway, so.
Oh, we got fouled.
Damn, Sohan. Fuck.
So Melo is tied with Khan right now.
Khan now, yeah. Kind of weird that the two 3-point leaders are in the same game. I hate this court, by the way. I know I said that earlier, but I hate this court.
I had to work this morning, and I wore coat and tie, but I actually wore an orange tie and a blue jacket, so I actually look like the court.
Oh no, you're like the Knicks front office or the Mets front office. Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's funny every time. Like when I was working in baseball, every time I'd see an executive, for whatever reason, they had to wear a tie that was the color of the team. Like, dude, you're an executive, man. You're not on the field. You can wear whatever the fuck you want, but without fail, I gotta wear. If I'm with the White Sox, I gotta wear a black tie. If I'm with the Red Sox, it's just, dude, it's not that big a deal. Nobody's gonna go, wait, is that guy with the other team? He's not wearing the right color tie. What's up, Emmett? You want to say hi to everybody? Come here, bud. Come here. You can say hi. No?
So the Hornets had 5 players in the first half make 2 3-pointers.
Card Pig. The playoffs are coming up, bud. Think I don't know about hockey? What's up? Who the Hurricanes going to play? Boston? And who's Edmonton playing?
Get in there. Yes.
Who's Edmonton playing? Oh, the Ducks. The Mighty Ducks, right? Edmonton's playing the Ducks. See, I know some shit, Card Pig. Yeah. Honestly, the only reason why I know that is Jersey Mike's gives away free subs for. Oh, there you go. I just saw what you're talking about. All right. Jersey Mike's gives away free subs if you pick NHL games correct. So I've actually kept up with it for a little bit.
All right, let's check the NBA. Magic up 9. Heat are beating the Hawks.
What's the score?
Hawks, they're up by 7, 10 minutes in the third.
Okay.
The Hawks are not playing anybody.
What's...
So the Hawks must be set for the 5 spot.
Magic are up 9 at halftime.
Yeah.
Damn, the Cavs are only up by 5. What the fuck's happening there?
Yeah, they were up 22 in the first quarter, and then they must have benched everybody.
Wait, Philly's fucking around a little bit. That's a 2-point game? Don't they have to win that game to get out of...
They need to win that game, yeah. They've got everybody playing, too, except for Embiid.
Weird. Wait, Cart Pig LaMelo was at the rave you went to last night? You flew to New York to go to a rave, Cart? Hell yeah. Good for you, bud. I did see the picture you sent me. It was a dude in a LaMelo Ball jersey, and Cart Pig's like, LaMelo's at this rave I'm at.
All right. Yeah, I saw that photo. That was funny. Hey, can you tell how many people are watching us?
31.
Oh, that's not bad.
For a
There was-
Sunday, for a no bullshit game? Yeah. Meaningless Sunday games? Sure. By the way, we will be back Thursday. I'm hoping to go live a little bit earlier, but if not, we'll be on for the end of the game.
You said Thursday. You said Thursday. You mean
Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesday. We'll be live Wednesday after the break for sure.
Thursday. Are you doing hockey now?
Yeah, exactly. You know shit, right?
Yeah, Cart Pig should come and do hockey with us.
He should. He should. Cart Pig should be the collecting and connecting hockey reporter. He'd have to show his face though. So,
well, I can translate for what he's saying.
Okay, Cart Pig will just text you and then you say it on here. Okay, I got you. Still, by the way, don't think I forgot everybody. Reggie, have you found any photos of 1, your perm, or 2, your ponytail? Because we are still looking for those, and there might be a bounty for either of those. If you have one, we'll see.
So I know I don't have one of the perm,
Okay.
but I haven't even looked. I'm going to wait until we get our social event scheduled before I.
Oh, okay. I got you. Well, the Hornets need to win if we get a social event. Otherwise, and also, Top Shot could maybe text us back. You know what I mean? Instead of ghosting us, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Who?
Top Shot. Well, I shouldn't air dirty laundry, so I'm just right now. Let's just put it this way: right now, if the party happens because the Hornets get in the playoffs, this guy is the one financing it. So we'll leave it at that.
Musa.
Oh, come on, man.
Musa got fouled again. He's holding his wrist. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't really love that. The whole point of this game is to come out of it healthy.
Look, see, he grabbed his shirt. They called that one.
Yeah, they did.
Called against the Pistons. The Pistons are smarter. They grab around the pants as opposed to up high.
Damn, LaMelo's not having the greatest game, is he? Hold on.
He's doing good. He's made 4 threes, I think.
Oh, he's 5 of 12. I would have never guessed that. Every time I look up, he's missing one.
I think Khan's up 1 in the 3-point race.
Well, what was it coming in?
I think Khan had a 3-3 lead. I think Khan's made 3, and the Melo's
Khan's made
5.
3, Melo's made 5. So yeah, Khan should be up 1. I don't think it really matters. Does anybody really care who makes the most threes in the season? I think it's more about percentage, right? I don't know. I don't know NBA stats that well. Dude, Alvarado's a fucking pest, huh? Jesus. Wait, what was that? Did LaMelo step on the line or what?
Previous play, yes. The next play, LaMelo elbowed Alvarado. You might want to refresh. I think you're 2 plays behind.
They're still arguing about something. Oh yeah, that was the elbow. I don't know, man. You gotta give him room to work, right? Like, maybe not.
Look at his nose. It's just begging to be hit.
I was gonna say he's got a very punchable face, especially with that rat tail ponytail looking thing. Yeah. Oh, Cardpig says maybe if the price is right. That can't be true. Because we offered you so much money just for a face reveal. So don't get us excited because we'll put together a GoFundMe for a face reveal, Cardpig.
Get in there, Con. Get in there, Con. Oh, it was a good look.
I'll start a GoFundMe right now for a Cardpig face reveal. It will get thousands of dollars in overnight, Cardpig. And then when it turns out you are Roham, you're going to have to answer some questions, bud.
Time out, Charlotte.
Fuck. What are they up? 10?
Yeah.
I don't love that.
'76ers are up. 76ers are up 6 on the Bucks, so they're finally going to pull ahead. Raptors beating the Nets. That's an important game too.
Yep. Can't believe these teams aren't taking this that seriously, man.
Like I said, I think the Hawks are set, so they don't.
Yeah,
care.
the Hawks are set, but I mean the Magic and the Sixers. Let's see.
This could be Doc Rivers' last game. Maybe they're playing for him. Look at his resume.
I don't think Doc wants to be a coach. Doc wants to be out on the golf course in LA chilling. I think he took that job just because, like, he felt like he kind of had to. But I think Doc would rather be at Los Angeles Country Club putting around than.
So the Raptors are playing the Nets. So I don't think they'll probably win. So I think 7 and 8's probably already decided because Philadelphia, even if they won and tied with Orlando, they couldn't catch Toronto.
Right, but it's a big deal. Like,
but
the Magic have to win. Yeah.
The Magic, if they lose and Philadelphia wins, they got to go to Philadelphia and play.
Right. Yeah.
Which is actually what we want if we're Hornets fans, because we want the Magic to lose. So I'd rather play the Magic than the Sixers. I think the Raptors are set with 6.
Yeah, the Raptors don't bother me. Magic don't bother me. Again, the one team that freaking bothers me is the one team that the Hornets are going to play.
What I'm saying is there's no way we're going to play the Raptors. I think the Raptors, since they're playing the Nets, are guaranteed.
Yeah, Raptors are good. Yeah, Raptors are good.
Guaranteed the 6th position.
Yeah. So that won't be a problem. I hate that the Heat are going to be the matchup. It's not good.
We got to beat them at some point. Might as well knock them out of the playoffs. That would be just great.
I guess.
I feel like Connecticut beating Duke on the last play of the game.
except for it's going to be the Heat winning by fucking 40 and me crying over here. So yeah, that's fine.
So
Again,
even if we play the Heat, so even if we play the Heat and we lose, we still have their draft pick thanks to Terry Rozier.
That's true, but like I'm just going to be disappointed. So I'm going to bet an absurd amount of money on the Heat, and if I lose the money, I'll be happy. So that's. Viktor Orban got beat in the Turkish election, huh? All right.
Yeah.
There's some good news in the world.
And Roy Cooper's lead has extended.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's going to be an easy win bonus, buddy. That is going to be an easy win bonus. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, he's doing pretty well. Well, I mean, it's hard to beat a 2-term really popular governor in a statewide race. You know what I mean? So
turnover by Sion. He needs to start picking it up.
Unless Roy Cooper gets caught with a dead girl or a live boy, I think he's probably got it wrapped up. That's such a great saying in politics. I don't know if you kept up with the Representative Swalwell stuff over the last couple of days, but that's pretty bad news bears for him.
Yeah, but it's California. It don't matter.
I guess, but
he's running for governor, so that won't matter.
No, I understand. It's still bad news bears. I feel horrible for the women, and
yeah,
he just seems like a complete shithead. You're not able to edit fast break for unplayed players. I don't know, man. Reach out on Discord to Vinyls and see what's up. There's been a lot of weird shit lately with them.
Maybe they're laying more people off.
Yeah. I'm refraining from talking about it right now, but at some point I will. Maybe when we get our own playback channel back and it won't have any repercussions for anybody else. So I'll go through all the shit. I don't like a 9-point lead, Reggie. That's not my favorite thing right now.
Oh, it's an 8-point lead.
Oh, sorry, 8-point lead. Yeah. Although Hornets won the race to 69, so
well, that's all that counts.
That's right. Is there not a fast break channel? Hold on. Who can't you edit? Somebody here has got to know something about fast. I don't know shit about fast break. Somebody help my man LT out here.
Yeah, people used to post their lineups and chat and that kind of stuff.
There you go, Mello. Well, if you're on collecting and connecting, go to go to RRX's channel. There's a lot of people in there that know a lot about fast break and post their lineups and how to change shit. I really know nothing about it. How long is BM gonna wear that damn shoulder wrap for, bud?
Well, it's gotten smaller, but he's gonna wear it through the season.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I got something in the mail the other day. I got my Con Knipple Slam magazine.
Cool. Ooh. Yeah, I couldn't get my Cheetos.
Yeah, I couldn't either, man. Those things sold out fast.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're collectibles or not. I might look on eBay and see if they're cheap, but I wanted this. I'm putting it in my office this summer, and I thought it was pretty cool and wasn't very expensive.
So it came in a sleeve?
Yeah, it's in like a protective thing. I mean, I guess you could get it graded, but I just want to put it up in my office. And I have the LaMelo one too. Those are only 2 recent Slam covers, so I figured I'd get to. It's like, I don't know, $13 or something. It's not a ton of money. So I just thought it'd be a cool thing to have. Let me look up Con Knipple Cheetos on eBay and see if anybody's selling them. It's a weird ass collectible though. Like
when Carolina won their first NBA or their first college championship, I had a 6-pack of the Carolina Blue sodas.
Oh yeah, I have that, and I have the Duke one too. I also have. Hold on a second.
That was with Michael Jordan and Jimmy Black. And
yeah. Hold on, let me see if I can find some stuff.
I wish I still had them.
Yeah, no shit. So I have the 2006 Budweiser from the Cardinals locker room. A buddy of mine that works for the Cardinals gave me that. Was in the locker room when they won the championship. And I have a Coca-Cola from 1982 when the Cardinals won the championship then too. And then I have the Duke soda and the UNC soda too, somewhere.
So I had the 6-pack of the Carolina soda.
I only have one of the Carolina ones, but I have a 6-pack of the Duke one somewhere.
Do you remember in the late 80s there was a Coca-Cola set of UNC Chapel Hill players?
I do not. No.
They actually had the Carolina Blue boxes.
Oh, really?
They were unlicensed.
Oh,
I think I sold like 300 or 400 boxes of those.
Really?
And you could almost get 2 sets out of it. There were 7 Michael Jordan cards in there.
Shit.
Yeah, those are super expensive. I don't know what they're going for now, but I sold so many of those.
I still have it's in my shed out back. I have a box of Ken Griffey Jr. chocolate bars from when he was a rookie, and each one of those chocolate bars has a Ken Griffey Jr. card in them. Those are somewhere out back.
I hope they haven't melted too bad.
No, they're like this. Call it chocolate is being generous. Let's put it that way. But yeah, it's still in the box, and they're in kind of like a climate controlled area, so they shouldn't be too bad. But I haven't looked at them in 20 years. I also have a 1967 Coke bottle from the Cardinals somewhere. All my collectible shit's put up because it's just too much stuff to display.
Yeah, when you own a collectible store,
yeah,
you want to do is collect.
Yeah, well, that's how I felt working in baseball. Like the first year I started working, I collected everything. I had so much shit, and after 1 year, it basically took up half a room in my house. And I was like, "You're gonna have to be a little bit more selective about this shit," you know? Because I have a buddy who lives in an apartment, and he can't even sleep in his bed because he has so much shit just everywhere. So I was like, yeah, I gotta be way more selective. So now the stuff I have is most of like game use stuff is really big, like pool holes or shit like that, Hall of Famers instead of just everything I could get. Yeah, LT, it's bad, man. I was like, why don't you rent like a storage locker or something to put it in? And he's like, no, I'm okay sleeping on the couch. But this dude has been, I think you've met him, Reggie. He was at the draft party. Eddie, he's been the clubhouse manager for the Charlotte Knights for
oh my goodness,
40 years.
Con gets killed.
The visiting team clubhouse is actually named after him.
Okay,
it's the Eddie Waddell visiting clubhouse. But yeah, he's got way too much stuff. He actually has one of his best things. He has Cal Ripken's game used bat. Oh man, Con did get hit twice. He has Cal Ripken Jr.'s bat from the game used bat from the minor leagues, where it didn't even say junior on it, just says Cal Ripken. He's got that autographed. He's got a whole bunch of Cal Ripken Jr. stuff because Charlotte used to be the AAA team for the Orioles, and he was working there when Cal came up.
Right.
Rowan. Just get the animals.
Oh,
There you go, Kobe. All right, I like a 14-point lead more than a 9.
oh, block.
Was it cock block?
Con block.
Con block?
There could have just been a missed shot. I couldn't tell.
Can't have con blocks. We need our emojis back, man. Where's my cock block single? Oh no, I
So-
think that was a block.
It looked like it to me. I couldn't
Yeah.
tell. So I hope that Kalkbrenner makes all rookie.
I don't see why not.
Well, a lot of people have Maxime Renault getting it over him. So we're gonna do the giveaway.
Yeah, how do you want to do it?
All right, you're the one giving it away. I have don't know what's best.
Let's just do what's in my pocket. Let me find something to put in my pocket. Okay, let me turn off my camera. All right. I think everybody knows how to play what's in my pocket, but if you don't, this is the way it works. You get one guess per round, only one guess. If you guess multiple times, it doesn't count. We'll say when the round starts and then when the round ends. In that time, you can only guess once. First round, there are no clues. Second round, we'll give a clue. Third round, fourth round, fifth round, whatever. We'll give a clue every time. So the main thing is to know when I say round one starts until I say round one ends, you can only guess once. Okay? And this is for a Jamal Murray S1. It's not a TSD. It's just a regular S1. I think it's a cool moment. You might not, but whatever.
Is this what we won from winning the championship?
I don't know. Hold on. I think it's out of like 3,500 or something.
No. Is this the moment that Chewy gave us?
No. This is a moment for me that we gave away to Big Jim Slade, but Big Jim Slade doesn't have a Top Shot account, so he said just give it away next time we stream. So did I miss anything in the rules here, Reggie? Did I fuck anything up?
I think you're good.
In fact, we'll give away two things here. Let me find something else to put in my pocket real quick. All right, so we'll do the first one for the Jamal Murray, and we'll do the second one for LeBron James Top Shot this moment. His dunk from earlier this year. Okay, so round one. Oh, and the other rule is people on stream like Reggie have to type out their guess just to make it fair. So Reggie can't just verbally guess. All right, round one, start. Guess whatever you want. What's in my pocket?
One guess per person.
One guess per person. And there's nobody here, so the one person here probably is going to win this.
Nobody's watching.
Nobody's watching. It's just us talking to each other, which is fine. It is not a baseball, LT.
So now we go to round two.
So now we go to round two.
We'll
give it 10 seconds to see if anybody shows up. But yeah, it's
just
basically going to be how long does this take LT to guess this thing that's in my pocket?
And that'll be the second contest. How many guesses will it take LT?
How many guesses will it take LT to guess what's in my pocket? All right, I'm going to give the 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, round one is over. Round two, now you get a clue. The first clue is Taco Bell. First clue is Taco Bell.
You got diarrhea in your pocket?
Maybe I pooped in my hand and put it in my pocket. First clue is Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Or we could just give the moment to LT and call it a day too. Like, I mean, Reggie, you don't want to guess? I mean, it's a good. It's not a sauce bag. Okay.
See,
I'm
I
gonna go
can't.
ahead-
I don't have the ability to type in the chat.
Oh, well, you just go to YouTube and type in the chat, or you can type in the private chat or something. I don't know. Whatever. I'll give you a guess. Do you want to guess, Reggie?
What's in your pocket? Taco Bell. Napkin.
Not a napkin. All right. Round 2 is over. Round 3, diarrhea.
I know what
Clue
it is.
Diarrhea.
I know what
Clue
it is.
Diarrhea. Round 3, diarrhea clue.
I'll let LT guess, then I'll guess.
Okay. Diarrhea is the clue. So we've got Taco Bell and diarrhea. What could it be? Taco Bell and diarrhea. Those two things go together like hand in glove. Taco Bell and diarrhea.
No pressure, LT.
I was gonna say, LT, no pressure here, bud. We're gonna end this round in about 10 seconds. So, all right, I'm gonna count it down: 10, 9, 8, 7. It's not hot sauce. Reggie, do you want to guess?
An antacid.
Oh no, it is not an antacid. All right, round 3 closed. Round 4, medicine. Medicine is.
I should have gone with my
clues. So the clues are Taco Bell, diarrhea, medicine. I think Reggie has it now, but we'll see. We'll give LT a shot here.
Well, that's what I was going to say the first time, and I went more generic.
All right, I'm gonna anything close to this. It doesn't have to be spelled correctly, and a name brand doesn't have to be given. Just so he knows. LT might not have a diarrhea problem, in which case he's not going to get this, Reggie.
Yeah. Countdown?
Let's give him a second to think here. We're in no rush. No guess? All right. Reggie, go ahead, take it home.
The elixir of life, Pepto-Bismol.
No, it is not Pepto-Bismol.
You said it had to be exact. That's my preference.
No, this is, you have to be closer than that. Quit gallery here, quit guessing. Yes, but quit guessing. All right. Round 5. I don't know if we've gone past round 5 before.
Yeah.
We've
never had only one.
A tablet form. Tablet form, medicine, diarrhea, Taco Bell are your clues. Tablet form, medicine, diarrhea, Taco Bell are your clues. Reggie's got it now, so all the pressure on LT.
My other guess was tablet form too.
Well, it's a little Pepto-Bismol is more for upset stomach than this specific, in my mind. In my mind.
Okay. Gotta make that, Sion.
All right, I'm gonna give it 10 seconds here. I think LT might just have a regular like bowel system, and he might not need this like we do, Reggie. Like he might be healthy. All right, Reggie, he's gonna let you guess. Go for it.
Tums.
No, it is not Tums. It is not Tums. All right.
Give it to LT since I couldn't guess it.
Okay, it's Imodium. You guys have never taken Imodium before? It's Imodium. I gave it to my dog yesterday. I had to have some handy. It's Imodium. All right, congratulations, LT.
All right.
All right.
I've heard of it, but I've never taken it.
You guys have never taken Imodium before.
So why is it better than Tums or Pepto-Bismol?
Because this stops the shits. The other stuff just stops an upset stomach. So
No,
when your
no,
dog has when your dog has diarrhea, this is the shit you give them so you don't have them shit in your house. Trust me, my dog has digestive issues. He gets these way more than he should.
Yeah, so
All
I
right.
never take that when I have issues with diarrhea. I always take Pepto-Bismol.
Well,
and
you
it's
should, because
gone.
that's the good shit. That I'm telling you, as a guy that does not have a gallbladder, that is the good stuff. Trust me. All right, we'll do the second one for hold on. Okay. We'll do the second one now. So round one, this is for the LeBron James Top Shot This. Go. Round one. Go. What's in my pocket? Oh, speaking of the shit machine, he just showed up.
Rock?
Yeah, Rock is a shit machine. He's got Crohn's, so yeah. It's not white out. It is not white out. Reggie, do you want to guess?
Baseball card.
It's not a baseball card. All right, round one over. Round two, clue. It has been on every stream we have ever done. It looks good, yeah. All right, hand it to me. It's been on every stream ever. My mom has a question for you guys. She's making an Afghan for my nephew, and she wants to know if you like it. It's supposed to be for the Celtics, but we couldn't find a great color. So, do we think this is acceptable Celtics green? Turn on the light. Okay. Is this an acceptable Celtics green color? Because we couldn't find the right one. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
If it's close enough for your mom, it's close enough for the Celtics.
Exactly. It is not an earphone. Reggie, your guess.
Spit bottle cap.
It is a spit bottle cap. Reggie is correct. All right, Reggie gets the LeBron, and LT gets the Jamal Murray. Let me give those away.
Oh,
LT,
in the
your
face.
name is just LT, right? Lazy Tony.
I was going to say Reggie's been on every one of these streams, but that's not quite true.
Yeah, I think you've missed like 1, 2. Well, the whole first couple of years, but yeah.
Oh, BM got hit twice, once in the head, once in the chest.
All right, let me get these away so I don't forget. Man, I was thinking about it more since you said it, Reggie, but I really have no idea what those Rookie Revolution packs are going to cost. I could see them being very expensive.
What were they last year? Seemed like they were $4.99?
I thought they were more than that, but I that's so far above my pay grade that
you'll make your money back if you buy a pack.
Well, if you sell the pack, right? But not if you open it, because shit, there are some dogs in there. What do you think the flag goes for? 3,500?
What is his? I don't even have any price to Cooper flags this year.
What did the Wemby go for? Because there was a ton more Wembys. Like what? There's only like 30 of these. It's really limited. So
35,
35, something like that.
Because Con will have a jersey number.
Yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're super limited. Hold on. Let me send these, and then I'll look up what the Wemby went for last year.
So I'm wondering how many minutes Melo will play in the fourth.
If they're up more than 15, not very many.
So Khan still has a 1 point lead, or 1 3-point lead over Melo.
Oh, I haven't looked up the other scores in a minute. Is anybody in danger of losing?
It's all about the same.
Okay.
76ers and Magic will be an interesting game.
Well, there's no way Embiid plays, right? Because, I mean, you can't get over an appendix coming out that fast. It's got to be 2 weeks, right? Easy.
Well, wasn't there a Charlotte or a Carolina Panthers guy who got an appendectomy last year right before the season? He missed like 2 weeks.
Oh, I don't know. I remember when they hit Chris, the Panthers hit Chris Sims, and he had to get his spleen taken out. But yeah, it's got to be 2 weeks. Easy, right?
Wow, I have the 11th best score in fast break right now.
Oh, shit. Win that money, Reggie.
I have
There's a lot of games coming up. Do you have extra players playing later?
That's everybody going.
Oh, okay.
And I'm probably not going to get enough points.
Oh, that sucks when you're winning, but you're still not going to even qualify. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that means nobody else has either. So
Right. Yeah.
I got 91 out of 130, but I got 14 3-pointers made.
Jesus Christ. This thing's taking forever to fucking load.
Oh, good block by Melo. Is this live?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the play. I was looking at the score, looking at the fast break.
Oh, fuck. That was a good block. Smacked him in the head, though.
Oh.
There you go. I think they got to start taking their foot off the gas here, right? Maybe not.
Triple-double.
Oh, they're only up 13 now. Come on, make that shot. All right, LT, your moment has been sent. Let me know if there's a problem, bud. Fuck. Actually, this is not trending the right way now.
We're up 15 with 5 minutes to go. We're good.
I don't know. I don't love it.
Oh, we just hit him in the face.
In the face.
That's the second time Alvarado's been hit in the face.
Well, again, he's got a very in-the-face kind of guy, you know?
Yeah, it's got like a target on it.
Yeah. Everybody hates Alvarado, right?
Actually, I like Alvarado.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That was, yeah. That's a pretty rough screen there.
Come on,
all right,
Colin.
Reggie, send it to LeBron now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you guys ever have a problem where just Top Shot stops working on your phone or your computer? Or is it just me?
Constantly.
Okay. Yeah, LT, we need to get the emojis back so we can Just throw those in chat instead of making the in the face sound.
We need to get playback just so that we can get Rock to mess up the sound effects again.
Exactly. That's the best part of it. It's the first stream we ever did on here. Wiz was like, yeah, we kind of had to take that down because we got like so many violations for copyrights and shit. I was like,
So
damn.
the Celtics are beating the Magic by 14.
No.
Yes. The Celtics went off for 42 points in the third. The Magic only had 20.
Holy shit.
Baylor Shireman, 28 points.
Wow, they're up 14 with 10 minutes left. Yep.
All right. I hope the Pacers beat the Pistons. Heat are up on the Hawks by 18. So the Hornets have to win. The Hawks are up. Heat are up 18.
Yeah.
Hornets are up 17.
All right, so the Raptors are winning. The
76ers are winning, yeah.
So Magic will fall down to 8, right?
Yeah, which is good for the Hornets.
Very good for the Hornets. So now, again, like I was saying, to me, the hardest one of those two games is the Heat game, and at least you have it at home. But like, I don't think playing the Magic in Orlando is that tough a game. Now they might lose it, but I'm saying we're not. I wouldn't be scared of that game. I wonder what the spread will be if everything holds and the Hornets are at home against the Heat.
It'll be probably 1.5 to one team or the other. I have no clue which team would be a favored, though.
Yeah, maybe the Hornets would be favored, but I don't want to play a fully healthy Heat team. To me, that's not very good.
Oh, I think it's good practice for the playoffs.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just feeling bad, but
if everyone's healthy, we'll be fine. I'm glad Kobe looks a little better today.
Well, yeah, having Kobe White back will help a lot, but Spoelstra, Bam, Tyler Hero, Norm Powell. I don't love it. I don't love it.
Wow, look at that. Wow.
I think you got to start taking players out, right?
Want to see Khan get 2 more threes. Get him 275 for the season.
Was this real? This largest increase in the last 2 seasons thing you were talking about?
The plus minus, yeah.
So
over the Boston Celtics, Kevin Garnett. Crazy.
So yeah. So just for those of you that actually don't see the game, it says the difference between the largest increase in plus minus over 2 seasons in NBA history. Duncan is 5th with plus 973. Tom Chambers is 4th with 998. Larry Bird is 3rd with 1,053. Kevin Garnett is 2nd with 1,121. And then Khan is the leader right now.
Yes.
The biggest difference maker is plus 1,146 points. That's pretty crazy, man.
And counting. Because he's still
counting, hopefully. Yeah. That's fucking crazy. That's
okay. It looks like Hornets are pulling everybody.
That's a big deal. That's yeah. You're talking about what, 1.4 points per game, or 14 points a game, something like that difference.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, LT, that's insane, huh? Like, that's why
come on, Trey, man.
I hate it when Trey's in the game. I hate that we wanted to re-sign him too, Reggie. You and I both were like, yeah, we should re-sign him. and he's
Resign him.
absolutely shit the bed.
I think that this offense we're running is just not good for him.
Yeah, exactly, LT. Like he's been everything I thought he was, plus a whole lot more. Like I thought he was going to be a decent shooter, but he's a good rebounder. He's good at moving without the ball. Like Reggie, you were talking about how much he runs per game. He's good at setting screens. He's good at reading screens when he rolls. I was watching a big breakdown about how good he is at like slipping screens where he'll go vertical versus going towards the basket and shit. So
I just lost my stream. Let me bring it back up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Sion James finally made one.
All right, McNeely and T-John are coming in.
I'm at 250 right now. So you're like
I'm at hold on. It just stopped working for some reason.
Caulk with a block. I want to see Liam get a bucket.
Yeah, I agree, LT. And to me, the other thing is, again, it's not just the shooting. I'm at 241 now.
I'm at 230. You called up.
So I've been impressed with how athletic he is. I didn't think he was going to be this athletic. Well, they're just going to take the air out of the ball here, right? There's no reason to do anything.
Yeah. Guy for the Knicks looks a little bit like Gerald Wallace in the face.
A little bit, yeah. A little
Did
bit.
you think the same thing? Did you when you saw
Yeah,
his beard?
I did. Yeah.
I thought Gerald Wallace is on the court.
Something pissed me off the other day on Twitter, which is nothing new, but they were showing highlights about how big a problem Larry Johnson was, and they were all highlights with the Knicks. And I was like, I understand people know him from the Knicks, but he was much more of a problem with the Hornets before his back got hurt. Like pre-back injury, Larry Johnson was a problem on the Hornets. Like that was before he was a three-point shooter and stuff, where he was just around the rim and got that $84 million contract and everything. Like
for the back injury.
Yep, before the back injury.
No, nobody will. I don't think anybody would change their draft pick this year, LT. I think it would still be those four in that order.
Oh, I don't know. I think the Sixers might have thought about taking Khan.
No, I think
they could redo it. I mean, I think VJ is great, honestly, and I think Khan went to the right team. Like, I think Cooper Flagg is going to be a better player career-wise than Khan, but I think Khan was like legitimately the perfect player for the Hornets. So the only thing I would say different would be VJ, but again, you can't really talk shit about VJ because he is so good.
Yeah, see, the Hornets need a player like VJ in next year's draft. Somebody can go north and south as opposed to east and west.
Well, they need a lot of things, but yeah, I mean, they need a bruiser, which who knows if you can get that in free agency or trades. Like, I feel like those guys are not super expensive in trade capital, at least.
If we don't get Kobe White, and even if we do get Kobe White, getting another ball handler will be key.
Yeah.
And getting some beef will be key.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. Hopefully the draft pick really sucks because they win the championship, but yeah, LT, the top four are just so good. I don't think anybody's really that mad. All right. So the Hornets win. They get the 9 seed. We'll get a home postseason game. We'll be back Wednesday night. I hope you guys can join us. Like I said, we're going to try to go a little bit early. Wednesday, Reggie, I'll DM you and figure out when exactly we can go live and all that. Thank you for coming by, Reg. Thank you for everybody watching. Thank you, LT.
So basically, thank you, LT, for being here.
Yeah, right. LT, both of you guys, let me know if there's a problem with the moments I sent, but we'll be back Wednesday. I feel really fortunate that the Hornets actually made the play-in. So, we're playing with house money on Wednesday night. So we'll go from there. Reggie, any final thoughts?
Miss playback, miss you guys, but we'll
see you
exactly. Wednesday.
All right, man. Thanks, Reg. Thanks, LT. See you guys next time. Peace.
Good night.